Schools set to reopen next month as team meets Uhuru. The National Command Center on Coronavirus Disease, COVID-19, will meet President Uhuru Kenyatta this morning to brief him on initiatives being put in place to reopen schools. This comes after the team led by Major General Ayub Mattari yesterday met the COVID-19 National Education Response Committee set up to give an outline on how it intends to achieve its mandate. Sources said that the government is putting in place measures to ensure schools reopen next month, especially for Standard 8 and Form 4 candidates who are to sit national exams towards the end of the year. The reopening of schools has put Education Cabinet Secretary George Magoha under pressure to expand the COVID-19 National Education Response Committee by including representatives of Council of Governors, Kenya Institute of Special Education and Teachers Unions. Formed early this week, the 9-member team led by Dr. Sarah Ruto has already invited stakeholders and the public to submit their views on the best possible national response on the education sector. The deadline for submissions is Friday next week. The committee's members are drawn from Kenya National Examination Council, the Teachers Service Commission, Kenya Institute of Curriculum Development, Kenya Special Heads, Primary and Secondary Heads Associations and religious organizations. Council of Governors Chairman Wycliffe Oparanya faulted the team's formation. Governors are collaborating with the government in the fight against COVID-19. Schools and colleges that are being used as isolation centers are situated in our counties. We need to be part and parcel of any effort aimed at returning our kids to classrooms, Oparanya said. The Kenya National Union of Teachers, NUT, had appealed to the national government to adopt coronavirus prevention guidelines in schools to facilitate reopening of learning institutions. In a statement to newsrooms, the union's Secretary General Wilson Sossin proposed the creation of a technical team to oversee day-to-day operations in schools including adherence to social distancing. The proposed technical team will constitute members drawn from boards of management, Parents Association, NUT, Head Teachers Association, and religious organizations. The Quality Assurance and Standards Officers, BOM members, public health officials, NUT, Kenya Secondary School Heads Associations, KESA, Kenya Primary School Head Teachers Association, KEPSHA, and religious organizations to jointly inspect school facilities with a view of establishing its status and compliance, NUT proposed. The school boards supported by the technical teams should be prepared to address logistical nightmares when schools reopen, Sossin stated. In a raft of proposals, the union proposed the reconfiguration of all classrooms to facilitate social distancing and reduce physical contact. NUT also proposed a ban on field trips, school assemblies, physical education, and choir classes. Teachers and the school management should know in advance that the intervening period will be stressful, and some children will be much more sensitive than others to change, but with time they will adjust, Sossin said. In the letter addressed to Education Cabinet Secretary, Professor George Magoha, Sossin said all schools previously converted to quarantine centers should be vacated and fumigated before school reopen.